Okay, guys, please give a warm welcome to our...
For a second, I was like, is Chris Martin here? He sounded quite English. He was like, okay, guys, BTS here. We're going to play some K-pop for you. Hello there, people. My name is Comedian. It's a day of firsts. It's BTS's first time doing Proof live-ish. It's my first time watching it. It's my first time streaming on Twitch, which is why you might see an awkward black chat box in the corner. I really didn't think it was going to be black, but it's kind of too late to turn back now. Like, I'm streaming and live right now, so sorry about that. If anyone accidentally tips or follows me on the stream, you're going to see some of the worst graphics you've ever seen in my life. Please don't judge. If you're watching the stream or if you're watching the YouTube playback, please do not judge me based on the contents of the stream. It's better than this. I lied. So anyway, this is BTS Proof Live. It's their latest album. Mostly, you know, some hits. It's got some no shits in there. Hits, no shits, demos, all that kind of stuff. It'll be cool to see them do it live. This might be one of their last live performances as a group for a while. Maybe, although knowing BTS, I feel like probably not, but we'll see. So yeah, I want to see this right now. It's Patreon for Thursdays. Thank you to my patrons for taking part in this. Thank you to Farrar98 for suggesting this. And if you want to take part in Patreon for Thursdays, go to my link in the YouTube or in the Twitch and sign up. So yes, get comfy. Let's watch this. It's so nice streaming this on Twitch and not worrying about getting banned forever by Big Hit. Come at me, Big Hit. Don't. Though, seriously, you're like a billionaire corporation. I'm a born singer, 좀 늦어버린 고백, I swear. 언제나 멀기만 했었던 신기. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. I was like, why are the captions? They went to Korean, they betrayed me. Great, let's put it on English. Is there English? There is. Whew. All right. Belated confession. Wow, the aesthetics on this are miraculous. Absolutely miraculous. Sounding good. Even the little train track, which is, if you didn't know, is for a camera car to do a little 360, you know, XXX Vin Diesel shot on. Even that looks good. It aesthetically pleases me. It makes him like a giant sundial. A pumpkin rapper. I read that as pumpkin rapper and I was like, you do have a cute little pumpkin face, my man. I don't know if I've heard this song before, and I might have, which is embarrassing, but instinctively I don't think I have, or if I have, it's been forever. I like it. Or maybe this is like an acoustic version, I don't know. Nice. It takes a lot of restraint to rap like that sat down. That's a fact. Wow, so in my Twitch chat we have Ratisha says, I think you have heard this, and then Zaina says, I don't think you have heard this. So thank you for the insight into my brain, guys. Anderson .Paak is drumming on this? Wow. That's how you know they're famous. They got Anderson .Paak just drumming. Unless you guys are lying to me.
전하는데 날 증명한다는 게 팽과장만 하던 내가 이제 세상을 놀래킨다는 게 I don't know 세상을 기대치 와는 비대치 할까봐 두려웠어 나를 믿어줬던 모든 사람들을 배신하게 될까봐 무거운 어기를 펴보쳐.
He drums for yet to come. Well, I'll keep an eye out.
숨을 골라 내가 지켜봤던 사람들 이제 나 지켜보고 있네.
Nice.
그들이 지금은
Ooh, below me.
한번 보니 영 시작점은 3분 만에 승관한 내 삶들의 빅대야 빅 터지는 마이크와 기사 몇십 초의 뿐이었지만 똑똑
Ooh, that is a bar right there.
3분 만에 승관한 내
Only took 3 minutes to show my 3 years a fierce fight with the mic. I love that, the idea of like showing all your experience. I mean, that's what, you know, a song is, and that's what rapping is. Like delivering all that experience in 3 minutes. That's like a comedian getting a solid 3 minutes after years of hard work. Cannot relate to that.
빅 터지는 마이크와 기사 몇십 초의 뿐이었지만 똑똑 쏟아내 I'm fucking real 야만이 꿈은 뭐야 나는 그냥 내가 되는 거야 can't you feel
Oh yes, I definitely agree with that. The dream is to become yourself.
무릎에 대신 미소만 말없이 멤버들은 그저
I think I've said this before, but I feel like I found myself like in a cupboard or something, or behind a wall. I can't remember. I found myself like 8 years ago, and it was nice, and I definitely lost him again, but I'm still looking for that.
같은데 10년이 흘러버려서 I let the haters Oh let the lovers love them 네 내가 기본 올릴 동안 난 내
Oh, I love how he's taken, like, I'd say at this point in 2022, it's almost like a kind of established trope, like a classic thing now to be like, you know, to make fun of like keyboard warriors or like bloggers. But he's even taken that a further level. He's not just saying, you know, keyboard warriors. He's said people fiddling with their keyboards. He's even made what they're doing sound lame. Like they're not even typing in a cool way like I do. When I type, I'm like. But he's like, they're just fiddling with their keyboard, man.
어쨌든 29 너보다 잘 나가는 나야
BB says the 3 minutes in 3 years is like me getting 55 people on my Twitch in 55 seconds. I did that. His mic is so bedazzled at this point. It just looks like a sex toy. It just does. But let's clarify that. I don't want anyone coming at me. Not a cheap sex toy. No, none of that garbage. Like a Lilo sex toy, you know, some of that high art stuff, quality stuff. Oh, somebody drew Among Us here on the screen. Suspicious. Okay, and the BB says, have you seen a lot of bedazzled sex toys? No, but there's a, you know, you have to, if the bedazzling is okay, if you're into like extreme ribbage, I guess, it just has to be silicone, people. Just make sure it's silicone. Nice. That was lovely. Oh, vocal layering. I'm all about it now. I watched one song. Was it with Lauv and... Oh, okay. I thought they would close out with this one. Interesting. Unless it's like a 20-minute version of it. Yeah, we get it. You've had a great life. You're going to have a great life. Showing off. Although, speaking of him having a great life, probably cost like $1 billion, but these blue glasses are brilliant. So much style. So much pie. Lag out. Wait, is this the same desert where Sugar filmed his recent song with what's his name, Gangnam Style guy? Like this, Again, I think I said this before, but it seems like they got like a bulk deal on the desert, and they're just filming all kinds of stuff out here. You can just see like Westworld in the background. Well, my chat is claiming it's not the same desert, but I see sand and sky, so I rest my case. So out of the, if you're wondering, the clothes I'm coveting in this performance, Sugar's jumper for sure, RM's lips, oh, Jimin's jumper as well, V's glasses. 언젠가부터 붙은 불편한 수식어 최고란 말은 아직까지 낯간지러워 난 나만의 경험하기 좋은 걸 변해 것들과 다르게 별로 나만 다르게 별로 없다면 이 세이설을 나게 난 변화는 많았지만 변함은 없었다 어느 챕터 내 순간이 새로운 트랜스 지금 난 마치 13살 그때 나처럼 배틀 아직도 배울 게 많고 나 인생 채울 게 많아 그 이유 물어본다면 내 심장이 I love his flow in this bit. 이 세상의 기대 위에는 발을 최고란 기준의 스텝 완감각고 수많은 drop 위에는 발을 힘의 hope and go for it 기기원을 돌아 결국 또 대자리 back to one 너의 마음속 깊은 어딘가 여전한 소년이 있어 끝이 무엇일까 몸에 있을까 모든 게 수준이 밤 우리 발에 멈추지 않아 We gonna touch the sky 소리대 위라 Moment is yet to come The best Who wasn't gonna see the best Cause I just wanna see It shouldn't be focusing on this, but what does that say in the background? It says like bakery. It's weird graffiti, and I probably shouldn't try and read it because it might actually be obscene. Let's just pretend. Zaina says Jungkook's collarbones make me feel like a Victorian gentleman. What, sexually repressed? Been there. I also covered their glasses. So there you go. Oh, did my computer die?
Okay,
nope.
guys, please give a warm welcome to our dear
For a second, I was like, "Is Chris Martin here? Like, did RM take lessons from Chris Martin when he was over there? He sounded quite English. So he was like, "Okay, guys, BTS here. We're gonna play some K-pop for you. So let's get excited about that."
Anderson, come right here. What's up? 가자. 네, 정말 너무 감사하게도 앤더슨이 이번 타이틀 퍼포먼스에 드럼을 쳤으면 좋겠다는 저희 제안에 응해줘서 이렇게 특별한 무대를 꾸밀 수가 있었습니다. You really made our stage special, Anderson.
진짜?
Thanks to you. 진짜.
고마워.
농담 아니야. So can you tell us about your first impressions of Yet to Come? How did it sound to you?
I love it. It's like, it reminds me of church. It's great. It's 진짜 좋아.
Church.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
See, that could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on where you fall.
What made this amazing collab possible was that we've been seeing each other lately. We're at the Grammys together. We went to each other's concerts lately.
It was my son, because he's a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
He made me.
Nice.
And ever since.
He may be a fan.
Ever since.
Thank
and
you.
then we just kept running into each other. Grammys, the show. It's been great.
Thanks to
Well, this is cool.
Shout out to Soul Rashid.
Shout out to Soul.
It's
So
footage of Motorway.
We've all been there.
It's a bit like a weird David Attenborough documentary. It's strange.
Yeah.
어땠어요? Silk Sonic concert. 어땠어요? How was it? Boom.
Let's go. Boom.
It was
Oh.
amazing. It was awesome.
Hey.
Anderson's a quarter Korean. That's why apparently you can have this giant bowl cut haircut and it not be cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Today I learned.
Yeah.
He's a good dancer as well. He could fit right in
Yeah, man. It's
the dance line.
you guys had the Vegas show too, right?
Yes.
Oh man, I
Yes,
can't wait
sir.
to see it.
Thanks.
I know that was incredible.
Thanks again for your taking time today.
Appreciate you guys,
So
man.
Our fans will love this premiere. Now we should let this legend go since he's probably one of the busiest people
No, I don't
in
wanna go.
America these days.
Anya.
Anya?
We go to Vegas. We go to Vegas. Nah, thank you so much, man.
고마워요.
Thank you,
고마워
man.
형.
고마워요.
Thank you.
고마워
사랑해.
박 형.
고마워 가.
밀양박이다
가.
밀양박.
Oh, I just realized if you have to say goodbye to BTS, that's so many hugs. It must take forever to say goodbye to BTS.
사랑해. Love you too, man.
Like, I don't know, especially if each member of BTS is like semi-Minnesotan, and if they all are suddenly like, oh, but one more thing, like, and then, you know, that would be like 2 hours of leaving time, you know?
자,
되게 좋네요. 예.
네,
정말
이제-
좋은 에너지를 가진 형이에요.
완전
그렇죠?
좋은
예.
감사한 이제 앤더슨이 갔으니까 이제 저의 이야기를 한번 또 나눠야죠.
그래야죠.
자, 먼저 봅시다.
예.
알겠습니다.
네, 뭐 방금 한 노래 제목처럼 방탄소년단에게 최고의 순간들은 아직 남았지만 또 지금까지의 최고의 순간들이 각각 있었을 것 같아요. 멤버들은 지금까지 어떤 순간이 뭐 최고의 순간 뭐
This is cool. This is like you know,
주면 좋을 것 같습니다.
like Bon Voyage at the end of each season.
BTS가 시작된 날. 예.
아,
6월 13일. 그 날이
야.
가장 저에게 의미가 있고 최고의 순간이 아닌가라는 생각이 듭니다. 아직까지
네.
뭉클하네요.
맞습니다. 그리고 또 방탄하면 또 공연이잖아요. 저희 단독 콘서트가 이제 시작된 날이 있었잖아요.
아 그렇죠
14년 10월
예.
11월인가.
네, 그때가 이제 저희의 이제 최고.
Yeah, this reaction is a Patreon prefers to see, so it's going to be online.
2023년 6월 12일.
Are all of their best days between like a week stretch?
예.
It almost seems petty. Sugar's like, well, I actually like the 12th of June, the 13th of June. Look at this dick over here.
기억납니다. 네, 저는 그게 요즘 많이 기억남더라고요.
저는 뭐 여러 순간들이 있었지만 역시 뭐 저희끼리 얘기할 때 항상 이제 체조는 하고 해보고 은퇴해야 되지 않겠냐 그런 말 많이 했었잖아요. 그래서 화영 누나 아마 에필로그였나 그때 최초로 그 체조 경기장 공연을 했던 그날이 또 최고의 순간 하나.
Is that in Korea?
예.
뭐 저 같은 경우는 이제 옛날에 이제 정국이가 울어 하면 울 때.
그게
그때가
최고의
Somebody else's tears.
10년 차가 되면서 그게 최고의.
원래 이젠 다시는 못 볼.
사람 변해.
사람 변해요. 안 변하면 사람.
당연하지. 나도 변했어.
제가 뽑은 최고 순간은 뭐 여러 가지 최고 순간이 있겠지만 제가 이 회사에 들어온 날 그때 기점으로 이제 바뀌었죠 미래가.
그래요.
제가 있기에 이 BTS가 있는 거라고 생각하기 때문에 감사합니다.
꼭 내보내주세요. 이것만 내보내주세요. 질문 답변.
죄송합니다. 장난입니다.
제가 본 최고의 순간은 뭐 딱 하나만 뽑으라 했지만 전 정말 매 순간순간이 정말 최고의 순간이지
또 저런
않나라는 생각을
마지막이라고.
하고 있습니다. 마지막이니까. 자 이렇게 얘기하다 보니까 정말 저희가 많은 순간들을 함께 하긴 한 것 같습니다. 참 감회가 새롭지 않습니까, 여러분?
그죠.
뭐 제 고등학교 졸업
See, that is. I remember that. That was very cute.
싸고 그랬던 기억이 지금도 막
쑥스러워하네요,
쑥스러운데
그죠.
그래도 뭐 지금의 저희의 모습이 우리 서로에게 좀 더 자랑스러워도 될 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다.
자랑스럽나요?
I think I've been listening to I think I've been listening to BTS for like 2 years at this point or something, but it doesn't feel that long. Again, pandemic time is like it's a black hole, but
또 굉장히 많이 뭔가
it's also just been a fun time, you know.
좀더뭐 고생 한번 해보자고요. 네.
그럼요.
네, 뭐 최고의 순간은 영원히 안 올 수 있을 것 같아요. 뭐 좀 오글거리게 뭐 드릴지 몰라도
예.
Little cringe bear.
체험 활동 기간 동안 저 멤버들 또 팬분들의 소중함을 깨닫게 됐고 함께 있다면 매일매일이 또 새로운 최고의 순간이지 않을까 그렇게 생각하는데 어쨌든 뭐 그건 그거고 각자 한번 박수 한번 쳐줍시다.
박수.
Clap your hands.
Yeah. I'm sure every day is nice when you've got 6 best friends and you wake up and you know you're in Korea and you got a gorgeous apartment and you performing to fan. Like I don't want to sound bitter and jealous because I am, but I'm sure every day is just lovely like that. That was weird. That wasn't in sync. Up next.
네, 이번 무대를 준비한 데는 단순히 여러분께 곡을 들려드리고 싶은 마음뿐만 아니라 오래도록 고민해온 것들을 아미분들께 심판하게 얘기하고 싶은 기회를 마련.
온 이후로
I tried to pretend I didn't swallow water wrong, but I couldn't hold on.
1년 동안 저에게도 아미분들에게도 참 많은 변화가 있지 않았습니까? 생각지 못한 일들을 많이
What is wrong with my brain? I 100% read that as we've done many unthinkable things, and I was just like, well, this got heavy. Is he gonna confess to murder? He's just like, I can do it because it's me. I'm in BTS. Come at me, Korean government. No, unthinkable. Right.
저에게도 아미 분들에게도 참 많은 변화가 있지 않았습니까? 생각지 못한 일들을 많이 벌였던 것 같아요.
Unspeakable projects.
그렇죠. 뭐 지금에서 와서 말할 수 있는 거지만 2020년부터 지금까지 저희가 했던 많은 것들이 미리 계획된 것은 전혀 아니었고요.
하나도 없었어.
네.
진짜 계획대로 간 게 하나도 없었어.
지금도 마찬가지죠.
Interesting.
하고 결정해가면서 한 되게 갑작스러운 것들이 많았어요. 유동적인 것들이 많았는데
That is kind of just COVID times though. Nothing is planned during that era.
어떤 게 정답인지 고민들이 많이 늘어나지 않았나 그런 생각이 듭니다. 많이 고생했다고.
고생하셨습니다. 우리 멤버들.
Guys in my chat and comments, help me out here. Did this come out before or after the Festa? Because curious about context.
사실 오늘 활동할 때까지만 해도 갑자기 이제 음악 방송에 팬분들이 오실 수 없게 되고 그게
What's up, Gimme?
어려운 상황으로 이제 바뀌게 될지 몰랐잖아요, 저희들이.
맞습니다. 우리가 또 투어할 수 없는 상황이라는
Yeah, the stream will be up later, and this will go up on YouTube as well.
암담해하고 그랬었는데
Distracted me. How dare you?
이라는
까지 어려운 상황으로 이제 바뀌게 될지 몰랐잖아요, 저희들이.
맞습니다. 우리가 또 투어할 수 없는 상황이라는 걸 알았을 때 우리
Okay, this came out before the festival, so they were kind of hinting at that, but not fully saying it, I guess.
코로나도 끝나고 바로 투어를 돌 수 있을 줄 알고 기다렸는데 이제 그게 2년이 이렇게 넘게 걸릴 줄 아무도 몰랐잖아요.
3개월이면 할 수 있지 않을까요? 3개월이면.
I remember the good days. I remember the good days of the early pandemic. I say good days, but you know when people were posting memes and they were like, "Oh, I'm inside," and I'd make jokes like, "Oh, I'm inside and nothing's changed because I'm always inside," and then it kept going for like 4 years because everyone thought it would be over in like a week. Yeah.
뭘 할까? 이제 저희끼리 이제 고민도 하고 회사도 고민하다가 이제 그렇게 나온 게 다이너마이트잖아요. 그렇죠. 네, 뭐 코로나 시기를 우리 식대로 한번 넘겨보자 했던 그런 도전이었던 것 같고 그게 또 다음 여러 선택으로 또 이어졌죠.
또 다이너마이트가 정말 이름처럼
Hey.
네, 아미분들한테 정말 참 감사드리고 또 다이너마이트가 예상에 이렇게 사랑을 받았던 건 또 사실이지만 거기에만 집중해서 똑같은 걸 계속하는 아티스트가 되고 싶지는 않았던 것 같아요. 네. 그래서 오히려 예상을 뒤엎고 저희 감정을 오롯이 담은 그런 B 앨범을 또 내게 되었고 방탄소년단
I guess it was a classic. I guess being a genius artist was a classic BTS move.
하고 싶은 이야기를 했던 게 뭔가 저희다운 게 아닌가라는 생각도 들고요. 네. 근데 또 너무 이제 팬데믹, 이제 코로나에 지친 이제 일상들에 대한 위로 이런 말들을 좀 오래 하다 보니까
Suffering from pandemic fatigue or just pandemic.
즐길 수 있는 이제 음악을 들려드려야겠다라고 생각을 하고 이제 버터랑 퍼미션 투 댄스를 이제 발표하게 되었죠.
네, 맞습니다.
You know, I don't know if I'd said this before, but I heard Butter at a roller skating rink. I know words. I was at. I think that might have been the first time I heard BTS in public, in like a general, you know, in like a cool setting, like in a setting where it was like, oh, I can dance to this. Like I can't dance. I also can't roller skate, but it was cool. Like it was nice. That's still a jam.
거리면서 춤추고 모두가 함께하자 이제 그렇게 한 해를 또 보냈었죠.
네, 또 2년 지나고 AMA에서 이제 관객 앞에서 공연했을 때 그리고 또 뭐 콘서트를 오프라인으로 다시 하고 에너지를.
Oof. The CB's talking about regretting not taking the chance to see them at LA and Vegas. I know what you mean because like I didn't go because you know I couldn't really afford it, and I guess like if I'd taken out all of my savings, then I could have afforded it. But in my head I was like, well, that would be a very irresponsible decision to make. And obviously it's LA. They'll be back like in a year or something. Hindsight is 2020, obviously.
온몸을 느꼈을 때 2년간의 모든 고민들과 아쉬움들이 다시 내려가는 것 같았습니다.
맞는 것 같아요. 이게 내가
IMDC has popped in the chat to insult me. A roller rink. Do you time travel? They are still popular in some parts of the 80s. So yeah, I had to get my DeLorean to go there, but it was worth it.
정확하죠.
네, 뭐 온라인이나 오프라인이나 저를 사랑해주고 응원해주신 분들께 뭐 좋은 음악이나 퍼포먼스를 보답해드린다는 건 되게 좋은 일이긴 한데 확실히 직접 만나서 좀 에너지를 주고받고 하는 게 저희를 움직이는 또 원동력 아니겠습니까?
그렇죠.
또 이번 투어를 하면서 또 많이 느꼈던 것 같아요. 앞으로도
Imagine seeing RMs say like, "Oh, what really gets us going is meeting our fans in person, interact with them." But being one of the unlucky fans who met them when they were filming Bon Voyage, and all they say is "important business, important. You are not important. We have important business. Move."
그런 시간을 가졌으면 좋겠습니다.
아 물론이셨습니다.
Up next.
네.
It's like they're like, "Don't worry, guys. These 7 boring people will shut up soon. We'll play some more music." It's like, well, you don't. BTS are pretty interesting guys. They got. I don't know if you've seen Run BTS, Mr. Editor, but they're pretty interesting guys. You don't have to worry about that.
뭐 길게 얘기할 건 없을 것 같고 어쨌든 지금 저희가 이 라이브를 하는 게 엔솔로지 때문에 하는 거잖아요. 프로프 때문에.
그렇죠.
그래서 프로프를 왜 내게 됐는지 또 뭐 구성 이런 거에 대해서 한번 얘기를 해볼게요. 우리 진영이랑 또 태영이가 약간씩 좀 설명해 주면 좋을 것 같아요.
네, 이 앨범은 저희가 이제 데뷔한 지 한 10년 정도 됐으니까 뭐 한 번씩 뭔가 이렇게 우리가 냈던 것들을 한번 정리하고 가자는 느낌에서 이렇게 묶어서 내기도 했고 또 뭐 굉장히 좋은 곡들이 많이 담겨 있으니까 그 좋은 곡들을 한번 몰아서 한 번쯤 들어주셨으면 좋겠다 하는 마음에서 낸 그런 것도 있죠.
그리고 자세히 보면은 이제 그 앨범 속에 저희의 이제 미공개 작업곡들이 되게 많아요.
데모 노래.
이제 거기에서 저희의 추억들, 저희의 이제 작업했던 순간들을 조금 한번 뒤돌아보고 그리고 저희의 이제 페이지 1장의 마무리를 한번 해보자라는 이제 분위기로 그렇게 해서 저희의 뭐 앨범을 만들었던 것 같습니다.
그래서 보면 구성이 좀 재밌어요. 뭐 CD도 3개고 정말 많은 곡들이 들어가 있는데
Free CDs. Wow.
그런 것들이 또
That's like free Spotify playlists.
이게 주면 좋을 것 같아요.
참 이게 구성을 짜다 보니까 아무래도 이 곡들이 너무 많잖아요. 그러다 보니까 이제
너무
CD가 3장이 되더라고요.
Well, I like the idea of him realizing, like, oh, let's pick out some songs from Anthology album. Oh my goodness, we're bloody prolific. We've released. It's like, well, no shit. These guys release so many albums. I always find it funny when like BTS fans. I guess maybe now it's more accurate, but in the past, it'd be like, oh, they haven't had a comeback in like 6 months. And it's like, please try being a fan of any other artist.
BTS 일대기를 담은 그런 그저 타이틀곡들이 쭉 나열되어 있고 또 CD 한 장은 또 이제 멤버들에게 하고 싶은 그런 이야기들, 뭐 멤버들에 대한 격려 그리고 뭐 리스펙 이런 것들을 또 CD 한 장에 또 담아봤고요. 또 나머지 CD에는 이제 또 방탄소년단
Mushkify says I should get a PO box. I looked into that. The problem is PO boxes are like not that cheap, so you better send me like albums wrapped in money, because, or maybe I'll open one as like a month for an experiment or something, and then pick through like the cakes and you know and stink bombs, and then see if it's worth keeping going. But I do like the idea of that.
아미들이잖아요. 예, 그래서 그 팬분들에 대한 사랑 뭐 그리고 또 우리 미공개 곡도 말 그대로 수록이 되어 있고
부끄럽긴 한데
우리의 청춘을 만들어준 우리 아미 여러분들에게 바치는 그런 곡도 들어가 있는 그런 CD로 구성을 해봤습니다.
되게 재밌어하면서 들으실 것 같아요.
추억이 담긴 곡들이 좀 많이 있으니까요.
그러니까 이게
참
하세요. 정우 씨 얘기하세요.
저는 그때 제 목소리를 다시 듣고 참 한번 놀랬다고요.
그거 모두가 놀랄 거예요. 네.
그런 재미가 있지. 다 그런 재미가 있는 거고.
이제는 말할 수 있다. 약간 이런 느낌으로.
그리고 또 이제 뭔가 저희들이 이게 발표한 곡들이 워낙 많다 보니까 이거 추리는데도 굉장히 좀 시간이 많이 걸렸어요.
맞아요.
그래서 저는 뭐 딴 걸 떠나가지고.
Okay, speaking of expensive stuff, I'm going to the BTS pop-up shop in LA tomorrow, which should be quite fun. But I made the mistake of looking up what stuff cost there before I went, and like a shirt there costs $55, and I feel like I'm probably gonna buy a shirt because thanks for the follow IMDC, but I feel like I'm probably gonna buy a shirt because I want a BTS shirt. Also, I'm there. It'd be weird to go there. And I'm also worried. I am genuinely worried if I go there and don't buy something, Hitman Bang's gonna step out from behind the shadows, like, you know, dressed in a towel and like throw me out like one of like a cartoon, you know, like by scruff of my neck and my underwear and just toss me onto the street. So I'm gonna have to buy a $55 shirt tomorrow. Is I think the conclusion I've made. So RIP my bank account.
또한 이 아티스트에 관심이 가지게 되면 이 처음 앨범부터 듣기가 사실 좀 힘들거든요.
어렵지.
그 모든 곡을 듣기가 힘든데 우리의 정말 엑기스만 모아놓은 정말 약간 하나의 약간 입문서,
아.
약간 이런
가이드,
교과서?
가이드 입문서 이거대로 따라
Oh, thank you. Hania says they joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
보시면 BTS에 대해서 어느 정도 좀 이해가 되실 겁니다를
에센셜 같은 거죠. 네.
약간 좀 보여줄 수 있는 게 기본서, 지침서 같은 느낌이라서 저는 그래서 좀 더 쉽게 접근할 수 있지 않을까.
저희의 모든 것이 좀 다 녹여져 있는 앨범이라는 것을 참고하시고 들어주시면 좋을 것 같고요. 뭐 얘가 좀 길어지긴 했는데 아무튼 이제 바로 다음 곡인 이제 For You로 넘어갈 건데 이 노래는 이제 말 그대로입니다. 뭐 영포에버의 뭐 연장선이라면 연장선인데 저희의 젊음을 함께 해준 모든 분들께 바치는 노래고 뭐 팬 당연히 아미들을 포함해서 뭐 우리의 가족들, 친구들 그리고 멤버들, 뭐 회사분들 모든 분들께 바치는 그런 노래라고 할 수 있을 것 같아요. 뭐
젊음을 위하여.
그렇죠. 뭐 너무 거창하긴 한데 한국어로
되게 약간
하니까
건배사 같네. 젊음을 위하여. 그러니까.
그냥 뭐 들으시면 바로 또 어떤
Interesting. See, I didn't even think about that. So he said it sounds deep in Korean like a toast. I thought he meant the title. Maybe he did mean the whole song, but if he meant the title, I never thought about the idea that even titles could be translated and lose some meaning. R.I.P. non-Korean speakers.
아니까 네, 바로 한번
가보도록
가보도록 하겠습니다. For You.
Let's go.
Man, whoever edited this was just on one. They're just like, whatever, B-roll footage, trees.
Every time I miss you 습관이 돼버린 그 말 It's so true 너는 덕분에 10년 전 노년동을 서서히던 너무 쉽게 울었고 너무 쉽게 울던 때
Now you tell me this. The title of Boy with Love in Korean is a poem of little things. That sounds a lot cooler.
계절 뒤에 겨우 뒤돌아봤을 때 You're always here with us together And every second was forever oh.
측정할 수 없는 마음 미끄러지던 내 삶 내게 해머리겠다면 예전 길 바랬던 말
Look at them, especially the dance line. If they're not dancing, they don't know what to do. They're lost. They're like, how do humans stand? Boy in love equals alpha male. I think maybe boy in love sounds better.
Every time I miss you 습관이 돼버린 그 말 You're my best friend for the rest of my life
Let's go.
Let's go 하나 두 살 우리
This man can count.
잊지 못할 모든 순간 All night, all night 책임져준 flower 덕분에 나다운 나 위로해준 너에게 무수한 말 그게 날 만든 거야
Ho, ho, ho.
넌 나의 젊음 또 나의 청춘 고마운 내 자랑 내 전국도 love
It's quite a jazzy feel to the song. It's nice, it's soothing.
정말 그대여서 강력참
Like, you've never heard Sugar rap so casually. It might not even be a rap. You might just have woken up.
일으켜주고 쓰러지기도 그 손을 밀어줄 테니 몇 번이든 일어날 테니 힘들면 잠시 쉬어도 돼널 기다리면 되나 이곳에 Daydreaming out of space and really don't wanna say goodbye If I never met you 난 어떤 모습일까 Baby Every time I miss you 습관이 돼버린 그 말
So far, I think Jimin has most nailed the standing still and looking cool while doing so. Look, V looks a bit on edge.
Friend for the rest of my life I wish I could turn back time
Jungkook's mic is bedazzled, bejeweled. I love it. Yeah, no, Jimin's jacket or his jumper looks amazing in this. Like, I'm just gonna hope unreasonably that that's the $55 t-shirt they sell at the shop tomorrow is this. I think I've got a good chance of that being true.
For the rest of my life.
Was RM supposed to say that then? It was like he interrupted and they looked at him like, dude, what the hell? Be quiet, this is V's bit.
For the rest of my life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Buy my t-shirt, $55, yeah. Oh, cool. That was a nice little performance. It was interesting. They sounded great, but the production quality was weird on it. Like, I almost wonder if like the Korean team was standing by the side, like tapping their feet angrily, and they just like hired some crazy Yankee doodles because, like, I don't know, the camera work was a bit shoddy. And that is the kind of thing my eyes are drawn to because I do video editing sometimes. But yeah, the actual performance itself was very cool. The chat was so in depth, like they actually started boring me, which sounds horrible, but like they were, you could tell they were so into it. They went into these, like, if you're a mega fan, like that's some like interesting stuff there because they went mega in depth about the process behind it, which is cool. It's cool. But yeah, the actual performances were excellent, really excellent. So that was a cool video, and thank you to my patrons for suggesting that and for voting on it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. And even though it's got this weird big black text box, I'll try and fix that. But if you want, you can look at the text box and pretend you have friends. That's what I'm doing. So, top tip. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did enjoy the reaction, please like and subscribe to my channel, of course. And also please check out my Patreon so you can see more content like this if you're a glutton for punishment. I've got Run BTS and Bon Voyage Jackson. Let's try that again. I've got Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions on there, and you can support my channel and what I do and help me get out of bed in the morning. More importantly, hope you guys are having a splendid day. See you soon. And remember, if you like my reaction to BTS Proof, click the subscribe button or I'll chip your tooth. Coercive.